Okay guys, let's talk about the basics of the wheel. Cloudwheels just dropped a brand new wheel called Galaxy. It comes in 3 color variations: black, green, and purple. Although they call the black Nero, the purple Lavender, and the green Sylvan Green. They also have 2 different versions, one Galaxy Pro version and one normal Galaxy version. The regular Galaxy wheel has a smooth surface like a boosted or mad wheel. The Galaxy Pro has a treaded pattern. This is a 105mm in diameter, 65mm wide, and 72A durometer. The Pro wheels are engineered with a cutting-edge, streamlined tread pattern that takes your grip to the next level. The innovation design maximizes surface contact with the ground, providing superior traction. The tread pattern will help deflect debris, water, pebbles, and sticks in the road. When you combine that with their Nebula formula, it gives you soft enough cushion to ride over bad terrain and firm enough to remain durable for thousands of miles. Now here you see a really nice worn down tread, which took about 5 or 6 miles to do. And then here you see the very glossy brand new wheels. Just be careful when they're brand new. They don't have really good traction because of all this gloss. So definitely ride less aggressive your first few miles because of all this gloss. The Galaxy also has a hollow pour technology. It's a custom urethane pouring process that they designed to form 12 hollow pockets on the side of the surface of each wheel. These pockets give extra space for a soft urethane to flex and to compress with the contours and the bumps in the road, making the ride exceptionally smooth and allowing the wheels to maintain contact even with the rough roads. If you look at the back of the wheel, you will see 12 holes. That helps dampening any kind of bad vibrations, terrible roads, even some off-roading. The wheel is also utilizing its classic ABEC core. So if you have ABEC pulleys already from your current Cloud wheels, you can utilize those. SheBoardz also sells a 36T ABEC pulley, which I personally use. If you look at the Evolve one, the Evolve one is very different and that will not work. Me personally, I like to use smaller pulleys, higher speed, and more mid-range power, because when I'm already cruising at 15 or 20 miles per hour, I like to yank the throttle and really speed out of there. Okay, top speed test, 105 Cloud Galaxy wheels, 32T on the Zeus Pro. Let's do it. All right, let's check the rider app. So with the 36T setup, I got 34 miles per hour. Now this is a funny situation because I've talked about this about a year ago when it came to the AT setup with smaller pulleys. When you have smaller pulleys on a Zeus Pro, their ESC has some kind of blocking system that doesn't allow you to reach up to maximum higher speeds due to smaller pulleys with bigger wheels. So for instance, when I changed 45T 120mm Cloud wheels, I changed the pulley systems to 36T and 105mm wheels. So I inputted the proper diameters inside the remote so I can get an accurate readout. That is the part where the ESC blocks you from getting a higher top speed. So you have to trick it. You basically tell the remote / ESC that you're still using a 45T pulley, and inputting a smaller wheel diameter will help trick it even more. So if you have an original Zeus, a Zeus Pro, or a B1 Titan X, and you're not getting higher speeds with smaller pulleys, this is what you have to do. Okay, so now the grand slam question. What is a better wheel? The Cloudwheel Galaxy Pros or the Mad Wheel version 2? Now keep in mind, The word better is very, very, very subjective. But here are a few facts. The holes in the back of the V2 have one more hole. Those are 13 holes in the V2 Mad wheels, as opposed to 12 holes in the Galaxy Pros. The Mad wheels are a Kegel core, as the Galaxy from Cloudwheels is an ABEC core. I personally like Kegel cores better. Both wheels are a 72A durometer, and both wheels are 105 millimeters in diameter. However, the Mad wheels are a wider contact patch and also has a smooth surface as opposed to a tread pattern like the Galaxy wheels. Now, what I prefer is a smooth surface on a wheel rather than a tread pattern. With my riding style, that smoother surface, I like to think of it like a slick race car tire versus a regular all-season tire. I just prefer that smoother surface feeling underneath my feet. But my riding style and my personal preference doesn't devalue what it has to offer. If you like that tread pattern and you're always riding in rough areas with debris, pebbles, rocks, you just might find this wheel perfect for you. The tread pattern really does help deflect all the imperfections that we run over every single day. Pebbles, rocks, sand, cigarette butts, twigs, whatever. Most of us don't have perfect roads. A lot of us have little trails, and a lot of us want that comfort and grip at the same time. Final thoughts. Now, I saw somebody online call these the Mad Galaxy wheels. I like to compare these more closer to the onsra 115mm wheels. Now, I never really liked the onsra wheels because they were very heavy and the contact patch wasn't that good. It was more rounded off than kind of a square vibe. But with the Galaxy wheels, they definitely have a better contact patch. I actually wound up buying a very used set of onsra wheels that were squared off because they had over 5,000 miles on them, but they still absolutely kill range. The onsra wheels aren't much better when it comes to range versus an all-terrain tire. I also prefer a smaller wheel rather than a bigger wheel. Also, the onsra wheel has a metal core, which I can never get the bearing out of. And since these wheels kill range, I always wanted to put a much better quality bearing in. With the Galaxy wheels, that's not the case. You can easily remove the bearings if you want to put a better quality bearing inside. The contact patch is much flatter than the onsra wheels. It holds grip very well. It deflects a lot of debris in the road, and best of all, the range is very good. I rode 12.5 miles and I only lost 1 bar on the Zeus Pro. Now, the company Boundmotor sells a similar 105 airless rubber wheel with a much smaller contact patch and a Kegel core for $209, and Evan sells the same exact wheel for $129. Both of these are range killers, more expensive, and a way smaller contact patch. Omni Eastgate also sells the 115s for $139. So it's fair to say the retail price of these wheels at $119 is more than fair. However, their Black Friday sale brings it to $101. Thank you for watching, guys. Please comment, like, share, subscribe. Have a good one, guys.